Hello.
Hello, I'm on my way.
All right.
There in a minute.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
Bye.
Guess what? We're going to the cinema again. Well, I will if I remember my keys. So following our successful and highly enjoyable trip to the cinema last week to see Top Gun, or Maverick, which I will still highly recommend. It's a very, very good film. You need to go and see it in the cinema while you can. There was another one I was kind of interested in, not as much, but I do want to see it, and that is the new Doctor Strange. So I've heard a few tales backwards and forwards saying that if you haven't seen all the Avengers and standalone films, some of it won't make sense. Well, I have seen, as far as I'm aware, pretty much most of it, and I think Samantha has as well. So we've decided to brave it and to go. Bless her, there she is, all waiting for me. It wouldn't be worth the pain. Hello.
Hi.
He wanted me to run you over.
I know.
That was a very friendly way.
So do it. Put us out of our misery.
You offered me a tenner as well. Hello, Samantha.
Hi.
Oh, you're quite flowery.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that shampoo?
No, maybe.
Soap?
Probably soap.
Soap?
I don't really bother with stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to go and see?
Doctor Strange.
Are we looking forward to Doctor Strange?
We are.
Was it you that told me it was difficult to keep up with, or something?
I've seen some reviews, but I'm going to go into this with open-minded, because I've had some people say they loved it, some people say they hated it. Well, not hated it, but were like, So it's a bit of a grey area. So I'm intrigued.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I know you said something about if you hadn't seen all the other Avengers bits and bobs.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't make sense.
It won't make sense.
You have to have watched everything else to know what's going on. If you go into this watching it and you've not seen any of the other Marvel stuff, you're going to go,
yeah,
bloody hell is that? It's like the show What If, and especially.
Okay. I've only watched a few What Ifs.
I think you only need to have watched the first 3 or 4 episodes, which I think you have.
Is that like the multiverse stuff, is it?
Yeah.
What are keeping you up?
I'm tired.
Is this from your hectic day of doing nothing?
I've actually been very busy the past few days, and it's caught up with me a little bit.
Oh.
I've been very busy.
Poor Samantha. What have you been doing?
Oh, what have I been doing?
I don't know. Well, you said very little. Reading.
What did I do Saturday?
I don't know. You tell me.
So
you're like a lioness, aren't you?
I really am.
Yeah. You lie around all day.
I like to
Then
chill.
you'll have a spurt of activity.
Yeah.
Kill something.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah.
And then lie around again.
Oh, brilliant.
That would be your
That's
ideal
my
life.
Spirit animal right there.
Well, a lioness.
Lioness or a cat.
A cat.
Probably more like a house cat.
Haven't got to catch your own.
Yeah, that's just being looked after.
Yeah,
that's
just go and have something to eat and drink.
And then just kind of
go
lie
and
around.
sleep.
I'm very chill. So
you sitting at the top in the loft, building a wall of boxes and then telling her there was no room for anything else.
Well, it wasn't.
Well, it would if you put them further back.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
That meant moving your arse.
I mean, I'm not being funny. I had to stop looking up, because every time I looked up, I wanted to jump out of there, because it was just covered in cobwebs, and I'm thinking spider, because you know what I'm like with spiders. I'm not.
You're a big girl.
She was finding it hilarious, because I was just going I don't like it up here. Because at first Mikey was up there. But the boxes were a bit heavy, and she being pregnant and me being, you know, as weak as a child, we couldn't lift the boxes up high enough for him to come down and pull it up. So me and Mikey had to swap so that he could lift the boxes up high enough for me to just pull them in.
Okay.
So that's why I was up there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was stressful. I was exhausted.
What, from being stressed
I
out?
was just
in case there might be a spider.
Stressed, fear, and physical exertion.
Yeah. I left a spider in the workshop for Mikey the other day. There was a great big one inside a drinker.
You're horrible.
Well, I know how much he loves them.
You're horrible. That's horrible.
What?
That's so cruel.
Well, you know, you can call it George or Fred or whatever he wants. It was quite a big one. They just let it go.
You're horrible. That's
What?
really mean.
It was because he's eating all the flies that are being there bothering him.
Yeah, so anyway, oh God, it was so, and then to add to my stress, so Emma made me a roast, which was very nice of her.
Roast what?
Chicken, we only had chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Day, yeah. And then they wanted to go to B&Q.
Or by paint?
By paint, and I was like, I am not going to B&Q. I am done for the day. And I had to go to work anyway to also go in and check something.
Right.
So I was like, right, I'm going to walk home. You guys have fun at B&Q. That's that. So I get up to my road, and then I completely forgot there was a massive street party.
Yeah.
It was my idea of hell. It was hell.
Lots of kids, though, isn't there?
So many kids and people, and I'm thinking...
I saw the photographs.
Oh, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get to my flat?
Yeah.
And I had to kind of weave in and through and duck and dodge, and kids running into me. I walked through my archway.
Children.
Yeah, I walked through my archway to find a man putting a dead mouse in one of our bins.
Yeah.
Because obviously a cat must have brought it, and
Yeah.
but I was so stressed because too many people, and it was like sensory overload.
Right.
Like this kid to me went, "Poor Mousy," and I went, "Ah!" Just go away. I'm okay. And I think I literally turned around to them and went, I just want to get into my flat. Please get out of my way. Because please go away.
So they all thought, looked at you as if you were a mad woman.
Oh,
then.
probably because I was acting like a mad woman. Like, please, just let me get into my flat.
They're probably not going, yeah, she keeps cats.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was. Oh, just let me get into my flat, and then I got in there, and I saw Philippa, and she was like, "It's been like this since early morning. This is horrible. There's children everywhere." And I was like, "Oh God," it was horrible. And then when I had to go to work, obviously work usually for me is across the road. There was this massive, great big long table.
You had to go around it.
So I had to go all the way up to the end and come all the way back down again, and I was dodging people. This one woman, literally, I was walking and she just went, ha 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 ha, like put her hand out, and I just went, whoa, like that. And she went, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, I just need to get to work. Can you please just let me get to work? Got in there, saw everyone, that my work colleagues. I was like, it's a war zone out there. I nearly didn't make it in. And yeah, that was stressful.
It's very overdramatic.
It was so stressful. I just can't deal with people.
I could understand that.
There's so many of them as well.
Yeah. No, I did see some of the photographs.
I'm sure everyone had a lovely time, and it was for a good cause, and I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying it caused me a lot of stress, and I forgot it was there. So I was not prepared.
You were confronted by this thing.
I literally walked around the corner and went, holy mother of God.
Yeah, I saw some
How am I going to
photographs
get to my flat?
Because the table was like all the way up the street, wasn't it?
It was long. I know. I had to walk round the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so I was not okay. I got into work and I was like, I need a cigarette and a coffee before I do anything. I need to go calm down.
Hey, what are you like?
I'm just a terrible person, but I'm aware of that.
You live with it,
I'm dark and twisty, and I'm okay with it.
You live with it.
It was quite funny. I filled Millie up with sugar, and then let her go crazy. It was quite entertaining.
How very responsible for you.
I bought this shake thing, and Emma was just like, she had heartburn. She was like, and I was like, oh, here you go, Millie, have some milkshake. So she go, thank you, Auntie. I was like, you're so welcome. We were sharing this milkshake.
God.
The funniest thing is I came down to the farm yesterday, obviously, and Emma was like, I wonder if Mikey's back. And I went like that, Michael! And Millie's like going, Michael! Like that. I was like, oh no! He's not going to be happy with me. Michael!
How long is this film?
Like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Luckily, this time I've set the film to upload before or while we're there.
Oh, okay.
Because the one that's going public today is our first visit to the cinema last time.
Oh, yes. That was good.
Yeah.
I got to watch that again.
And the members get the second part today.
This is a two-parter?
It's a two-parter, yeah. We've got the journey there and the journey back.
Why is it a two-parter?
Because I didn't cut anything.
Oh.
I didn't cut anything. It's like the entire.
So
it's the entire. The only bit I cut on the way there was when there was like 30 seconds of almost silence.
Oh right.
And nothing happened, so I just cut that bit out.
Yeah.
But yeah. So even on the bit there where you're calling me a prima donna and everything else on the way back.
You are a prima donna.
No, I am not.
No, I am not.
No, I am not.
Oh my god.
I don't even resemble that remark.
Prima donna. You know how they say animals reflect their owners?
I don't growl at people. No, well, all right, maybe
growl at people.
Maybe cyclists and
sulk,
rampers.
attention seeking.
Sulk?
You sulk.
No.
You can bloody sulk. Ask any member of our family. Can Dad sulk? Yes.
No.
Sulks for days.
No, I just decide not to speak to you when you're being stupid.
You sulk.
Well, you call it what you want. I just call it. No.
You wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
In the house.
Nah, don't even try.
Women.
Don't even try.
And just there.
No.
And it's a case of I'm just not going to bother listening to you.
Yeah. It's always someone else's fault.
And you
isn't
call
it?
that sulking, do you?
Yeah, you are sulking, and you always blame it on other people.
What?
Because
it's always someone else's fault.
Yeah, it's never yours. Isn't
Never
it?
my fault.
Yeah.
No, I don't do sulking.
Oh, don't do sulking.
No, I don't do pouting or any of that.
You smell that?
Yeah, I've been in with a cat earlier. Actually, I got a bit on my trousers.
Thought I could smell bullshit.
You ought to recognise it.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Well, you know, you're fluent.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, typical bloke. Can't take an insult, so has to try and push it back. Or don't you project your shit onto me?
Well, no, it's a bit dried on now. I think I could try.
Don't! These are clean out the wash.
I touched the tyre on the skid steer earlier and I felt it go wet through my trousers. I thought,
Oh.
I was greasing it. I put me some red grease in it.
Oh. Very nice.
It was very nice. My new grease gun.
Oh.
Yeah. But didn't want to let go of the nipple. It was stuck right on there. Had to yank it off in the end.
Cool.
Yeah. So, I saw Tony, the neighbour, earlier, because he was in Lairage.
Tony
Jones.
Ah.
Apparently, the animals looked really, really well hung up on the hook.
Oh.
He said they looked really, really well before they went on the hook, and he said, and they looked really, really well after the hook. And he said, for Dexter's, he complimented. Shem didn't have the camera on. He said, for Dexter's, he said, you create some cracking animals.
Oh.
So, and from a beef farmer,
that's a
praise
compliment. Well done, you.
I know. A little pound of apples. You did a bit better than that. That was a half-hearted attempt, wasn't it? Well, Joe was half expecting a twat round the ear roll.
No, I'm not that mean. Not when you've had surgery on your neck. I'm not going to smack you one, am I?
Abby would.
I know. Well, Abby's nasty.
So mediocre and nasty.
I grew up with her.
Yeah.
I still have the scars. Remember, she used to chase us around the house like that. And you'd be like, ah!
I do remember that.
Oh, she used to bite me.
Yeah.
She used to bite. She used to catch you right on your leg.
Yeah. Proper little terrier she was.
Yeah, she was vicious.
Yeah, could never wake Abby up. If she was asleep, never wake her up. Or if you did, it was over a long stick.
You know what? Mum woke me up yesterday.
Where were you asleep?
At home.
Oh, your house?
Yeah, she shows up. I love it. But
she came to your place?
She came to my place.
Oh, right, okay.
She like, and Philippa opens the door. She's like, I brought you some bread. And Philippa's like, oh, okay, thank you. That's really, really cool. Thank you so much. And then she went, is she asleep? And she was like, yeah. I was like, which door? She went, that one? Okay. Storms in, bursts into my room.
Yeah.
She's like, get up, you lazy git. I was like that. Oh, I thought I was late for school because they took me back to my childhood. I was like, I'm late for school. And then I looked, I was like, Mum, what are you doing? She's like, I brought you some bread. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like,
she didn't tell me she'd done that.
Yeah, and then she was like, your room's disgusting. I was like,
I did hear that your room was a tip.
And she goes, your room is absolutely disgusting.
Holly
I can't
was with her,
believe
wasn't
it.
she?
Yeah. And I was like, what is happening? Like, I literally just woke, she literally woke me up like that. It was horrible.
Holly came into my office just after. She goes, my room is officially nowhere near as messy as Samantha's. And she's there going about all this mess and the cat's on the floor and this. And then she goes, so my room is nowhere near as bad. I said, it is. She goes, why? I said, because your room is in my house.
Yeah.
I said, Samantha's room is in Samantha's house.
So I can do whatever the hell I want.
It's her house. She pays the bills. Her house. Your room's in my house. So it matters.
Funny thing is, so she comes in, she gives me a hug, gives me a kiss, and she goes, okay, go back to sleep. And I'm there going, like, freaking out.
Where are you going?
He's just...
Make your mind up.
He's freaking out. So then I went back to sleep. Half an hour later, I woke up and rang her, and I was like, were you in my room earlier, or did I dream that? Because I just feel like it was so surreal. And she was like, yes, I was in your room, I brought you bread. I was like, bread? And she was like, yeah, bloomer bread, you know, that proper nice crusty stuff. And I was like...
I only got the same place as last time.
I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, that's okay, your room's a tip, by the way. And I hung up, and I was like, what is happening? I've never been so confused in my entire life.
Mm-hmm. Moral of the story is?
I don't know, be prepared for danger at
exactly.
all times.
Be prepared, yeah, let's go. What did you think?
I thought it was good.
It was hard work.
It hurt, my brain hurts.
Yeah, it was hard work.
It is like, I get what they mean. If you haven't watched, because it was going back to stuff that I...
Well, Scarlet Witch, you need to watch Scarlet Witch.
You need to have watched WandaVision.
WandaVision, yeah.
What If. There were a few bits in What If from that. I was like, yeah, okay. What else was it for, like... Oh, my head hurts.
Well, I followed the story, but it was like...
You have to concentrate. It's not a film that you could get up, go to the toilet, come back and know what's going on.
No. You would miss.
You would miss so much in like 5 minutes. You really have to concentrate on it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely go for a wee and don't drink too much before.
Well, we didn't get a drink, and I think that was a good...
Yeah, because the guy in front of us went twice.
And I bet he came back and went,
what's going on?
What happened?
Where did he come from? Where did she come from? And...
Yeah, it's a lot. It was, yeah. You have to concentrate. Like, it's good if you've watched everything.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it because you'll understand it. But if you haven't, it'll hurt your head.
Maverick was better.
Oh yeah, Top Gun was insane. The Top Gun's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
You don't know what Rotten Tomatoes is?
No. Is it like a film critique thing? Is it?
Yeah, it does like critics.
So Rotten Tomatoes are what you throw at something you don't like.
No, it's basically it's a site. Well, a lot of like IMDb do it as well, where you can go on and like there's.
But Rotten Tomatoes was always like if someone was in the stocks, you would throw Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe. If you didn't like it, that's what you do.
Maybe
so I'm assuming that's where the name came from.
Maybe, yeah. So but you can go on there and you can. It's pretty much got like every film ever made, and you can go on there and it's got like critics percentage and audience percentage.
Okay.
So for instance, the critics could be like really high, could be like 98%, but then like the audience it could be like 22%. Like,
okay.
So you kind of go off that, or vice versa. Like for instance, The Greatest Showman, critics absolutely slated that.
Yeah. Never seen it.
Yeah. Well, it was number one for ages.
Never appealed to me really, but well, singing and dancing.
Well,
stuff.
because like the audio, but like but it's got.
I just can't imagine Wolverine singing and dancing.
I think it got 100% Rotten Tomatoes on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like unheard of. I don't think anything's ever got 100%. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But like it's pretty
good.
That's a very good
score.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, I mean Doctor Strange. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Lots of imagery, lots of stuff going on. Some very fast moments, some very slow moments.
Yeah. The guy was getting so annoyed. Could you not see how frustrated I was getting?
Yeah, she's chasing us.
She's chasing us.
She's right behind us.
She's been
and
chasing us.
We'll just stroll over.
We're going to take our time to get the one thing that could save everything and slowly grab it. Oh no! Everything's gone to shit.
I've only
I
got
wonder
here a couple
why.
of seconds
I was
sooner.
just there. I was like, oh my god, take your time. Clearly, this is not an emergency. I was getting so. He was just there looking at me. He was going, oh, shiny, and I was just like,
Yeah, pause the film, slap him.
it's just like, run, mother. Oh, I was getting so annoyed. Could you see me? I was just like,
Yeah.
grab it.
Yeah. We'll just have a wander
And
over
now
here.
it's
Oh,
bro-
you come in as well. You can come then as well. Yeah, come on.
Oh no, it's broken.
Oh, she
if
broke
only
it.
I'd picked it up. But like they stood in the freaking doorway for about 20 minutes, just looking at it, going, "Oh, how are we gonna get down there?" Oh, it's just. I was getting so annoyed. Like there is no sense of urgency with these people.
But in multiverse, is the time the same?
No. It was no, just no. I really wound me up.
Is it?
It really wound me
Does
up.
that mean you get invested?
I was just getting like, I was like, oh, you're pissing me off. Just get it. It's right there. Just stop looking at it and just get it. Oh, I was getting really annoying. Oh, I was raging. Oh no, it's broken now. Oh, the one thing that can save us.
Oh, because he looked at it as it was burning, and I thought, is he going to spot the spell he needs before it burns? But no.
I was like, oh, that wasn't predictable. I got so annoyed. really wound me up. And when the kids were singing, and I was like,
I was dire with it.
I just told you best form of contraception there is.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. If ever I even think about it, I'll think of those kids, my knees will stay locked together.
Yeah, but otherwise, I did thoroughly enjoy it. There was a lot happens.
Yeah.
Like a lot happens, and you have to. It's not one that you could like put on and chill. It's one where you have to sit and watch, like Inception. Inception's another one
But
where
it turned out that the main protagonist could have cured it all like that at the beginning.
Yeah, I was just like, I walked out there and I was like, this is the most frustrating film I've ever watched.
She's been to 72 multiverses,
Yeah.
which must have taken some time, and still not learned.
It's like, oh, and then in like 5 minutes, she's like, I have control
that's
now.
how it happens. Oh,
Wait,
right. All I gotta do is hit it.
It works.
I thought you hit it.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yay!
Bloody hell. It's taken me 99 years.
Yeah,
We're not slating the film.
But otherwise, to be fair, the film was very, very good. There were just a few things where I was like, this is annoying me. It was very good. I did enjoy it.
I never used to see Captain America was a girl.
Well, that's from What If?
Agent Carter. Yeah.
Agent Carter.
Yeah.
Captain Peggy, I think it was. Captain Carter, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, but she was still Captain America, though, wasn't she?
No, she's Captain Carter.
Oh, is it?
Well, she's got a freaking United Kingdom flag on it. That's not exactly America, is it?
That's true.
And she's British.
That's true.
Stupid person.
Yeah. All right.
So next it's Jurassic Park.
But not pumped like last time.
Nah, I was ready to like.
You were ready to fight anybody.
I would have fight anyone.
Yeah.
I was so pumped.
It was brilliant because I just wanted to.
Oh, I was so like. And the adrenaline.
Yeah.
I was buzzing.
Well, one of my subs, the comment was, and it says, "Thanks, Samantha." Now all I've got in my head is that bloody song.
Highway to the danger zone.
Yeah, he said, I got it in my head. I can't get it out of my head now. Thanks, Samantha.
Not
Not sure about that bit.
That's the intro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did I tell you I had an offer of TW120, complete with loader and a few other farm implements? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was tempted. Apparently it's quite a new one.
All right. I can't be bought. You know that, right?
How about lending you?
I can't be bought. I can't be lent.
Oh.
Like, you wouldn't be able to afford me, none of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we haven't got as much to say about this.
I need to go home.
Oh.
Did think that. I was like, where are we going?
Well, you could have told me before.
Well, the decision had been made at that point.
Well, you saw me start indicating.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you. I'll go up.
Just go back up
Yeah, I'll go that way.
in what goes up there. That.
Oh.
Exactly. Do you ever do that? You know, thingy, in what does that thing with what's his face? And you're like, oh yeah, that one.
Well, the new dad, what's name?
Yeah, so who's it that does that? What's it? You know, thingamajig.
Yeah.
In what flies those planes sometimes in the air, and he's all fancy like, you know, you say stuff like that, people go, oh, Tom Cruise.
What are you talking about? So marks out of 10 for this one then.
Marvel, it's because it is a Marvel film and I'm a massive Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it is a Marvel film already puts it above a 5.
Yeah.
Probably like a 6.5.
Okay, I was going to go about the same.
Yeah, 6.5.
Whereas Top Gun.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Yeah, but with Top Gun also, it's stuff I've never seen on film before, which is pretty awesome. In a movie.
Oh. Do you remember watching Iron Eagle when we were kids?
When we were kids. Dad, when I was a kid, you were still an adult.
Okay, so do you remember watching Iron Eagle when you were younger then?
Iron Eagle?
Iron Eagle.
What's Iron Eagle?
So Iron Eagle is about a young lad, late teens, and he steals an F-16 fighter to rescue his dad, who was a fighter pilot that was downed in behind enemy territory, and shoots down lots of the enemy, all to the soundtrack of Queen.
Do you know what? That sparked a hidden memory.
So Louis Gossett Jr., who was he was also an Officer and Gentleman. Do you remember Officer and Gentleman?
You are stretching my memory. This is probably stuff I haven't watched since I was a kid.
So Louis Gossett Jr.
And I was a child quite a while ago now.
He's one of those. He always struck. He's a good actor, but it's like his bottom lip had a mind of its own. He'd be talking, but his bottom lip was talking a different language.
Hello, my name is
Louis Gossett Jr. I've been thinking he was Louis Gossett's son.
I bet it does
So Iron Eagle.
Spark a memory in the back of my head.
Yeah.
But
You'll have to look up Iron Eagle.
Alright, I will.
I think I'm not sure it wasn't an Iron Eagle 2 as well. But yeah, Iron Eagle. So somehow a young lad manages to borrow a fully armed and fully fueled F-16 and do some training. He's not. His dad's a member of the military, but he's not. But because other people on the base, his sons are his friends, he's got one son that can, one mate who can get the plane fueled for him. I mean, these are all like kids.
Yeah.
Another one who can get it armed for him. Another one who can sort out the flight and everything else.
Oh! I didn't think he was going to make it.
I'm going to go on around that way because I've got to pick up the bread.
Oh, okay. You do you, boo.
And then I'll drop you when I come back up to...
Okay.
Iron Eagle.
Iron Eagle. I will look it up at some
All to the soundtrack of Queen.
Love Queen.
Yeah.
Love Queen. Can't go wrong with a bit of Queen. Def
True.
Leppard.
Yeah, bit of Def Leppard.
Bit of Def Leppard. Who else did we used to listen to?
Status Quo.
Yeah.
Genesis, a bit of Genesis.
You liked ELO, didn't you?
I loved ELO.
Yeah.
Didn't mind a little bit of
Daft Punk. You liked Daft Punk?
I like Daft Punk. That's a bit newer. So
That's a bit newer.
Art of Noise. But then when we were younger.
Jason Status.
Yeah.
You didn't mind Jason Status, but you were more into the Prodigy.
Yeah. And then when I was younger, it was like Adam and the Ants.
I love Adam and the Ants.
Duran Duran and.
Did you see them perform at the Queen's Jubilee?
No.
Yeah, don't. It will ruin your love for them.
No. Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark was a good one for me. OMD. Visage. There was loads of really good bands in the 80s. So compared to now, it's all just done on computers and.
Well, music I listened to when I was younger wasn't like the old bands that I used to listen to.
Yeah, well, that was our music, wasn't it? So.
Wow, not just that though. I listened to because I was.
Oh look, a car didn't pull out in front of me.
I was an emo when I was.
A what?
I was an emo.
I wasn't emo.
An emo. It's just it's a state of mind, Dad.
Oh, is it? Oh.
You don't choose it; it chooses you.
Okay. That's like my state of mind. You call it CBA.
Ah.